Okay, tough loss Saturday night for our program. Great football game for a fan. It was exciting, back and forth, a lot of offense, but couldn't get it done at the end. We had several chances to get get the last drive stopped of Oregon State's. Couldn't make a play. They found a way to make every play they needed to, and so it was disappointing. However, as disappointing as it was, there were some positives that came out of the game. Very impressed and pleased with how the offense is moving the ball. A lot of yards, a lot of points. We did turn it over 3 times, which is far too many, but we're doing some good things on offense, and the explosiveness of the offense continues. Through 3 weeks, we've been able to make a lot of explosive plays, and we had several drives of 60, 65, 70 yards. I think it was an 80, 85-yarder in there. I think there was 5 or 6 long, sustained drives that resulted in scores, which was good to see. Kicking game, Andy Phillips continues to be a positive. Drilled a really crucial kick for us in overtime. That was not an easy kick to make, and he, under those circumstances, and he did a nice job there. Defensively, we continue to play the run tough, and so there are some positives to draw upon and to hopefully build on. But overall, a loss is a loss, and that's not how we wanted to start out conference play. But we got to look forward now and move on to the next opponent and regroup and try to continue to correct our weaknesses and our deficiencies. So, questions?
Kyle, can you talk about the challenges of going from defending a premier passer to a guy who can run like BYU's quarterback?
Yeah, there definitely is contrasting styles in the offenses that we faced from last week to this week. Oregon State pass heavy, and Mannion, a pocket guy that really throws the ball exceptionally well, and then BYU this week with their heavy duty run attack, which is what they've shown the last at least in the first 2 ball games. So we got our challenges. However, if you look at what we've done pretty good this year defensively, it's stopped the run. So maybe that presents an intriguing matchup in that respect.
Coach, you talked about after Saturday's loss the struggles to get defensive takeaways. Is that something that you're looking to improve upon?
Yes, and that's our biggest issue on defense right now is our lack of takeaways. Now, pass coverage is a close second, but we have not been able to, and particularly interceptions, we have not been able to get the ball turned over to our offense. And for our offense to do what they did on essentially no short fields, I mean, they had to drive the length of the field virtually every time they had the ball. It makes it even more impressive. And so we have got to find a way to get it corrected. We work on it, constantly in practice, and it's not something that we're just hoping that happens, that we don't make a concerted effort during the week to correct it. But so far this year, it's been a turnover drought for our defense, and really carried over from last year. Last year we were not very good turning the ball over as well.
Going back to the defense, considering their struggles, have you considered maybe taking a more active role in the defense, and also what about personnel changes, perhaps?
Well, I really believe in their defensive staff. Kalani Sitake has done a great job on defense for us for a lot of years. Personnel changes, certainly. We're looking at that. We look at that every week. Anytime we can upgrade or think that one particular player gives us a better chance to win than another. So that's certainly going on, but that's always the case. But we just got to really, in that game on Saturday night, if we play the fade correctly, it's a whole different outcome. But that's almost a ridiculous statement because we didn't. But that was really what hurt us, is those 5 or 6 fade balls. We only made a play on one of the 5, 6, maybe 7 fades that they threw, and that quarterback was dropping dimes in there. I mean, he was putting the ball right on the money, and their receivers are going up and making the contested catch. We were in position most of the time. A couple times we were out of position because we lost our eyes and we were undisciplined. But the majority of those fades were right in position. We got to find the football and make a play on it.
It's only been 3 weeks of college football, but as you look around the conference and kind of look around the country, how do you think the Pac-12 stacks up nationally, top to bottom?
I think very favorably, and there's an argument that it may be from top to bottom the best conference. I mean, the SEC people will give you, they'll take exception to that, I'm sure. But I think that when you look at all 12 teams, top to bottom, there's been exceptional improvement, and particularly in the second 6. And I think we stack up very well.